That's where, when you brought up the submerged reality, that's where I wanted to direct you as to what Tomberg
Mhm.
says about Mary. Mary is not resurrected.
Is assumed.
She's assumed, right? Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that is because she
This
is
has
virgin
everything to
nature,
do.
virgins like she has no need for being resurrected.
Because she's Sophia.
Right. She
Yeah.
already is life. She is mother.
And
She
for
is
all you
life.
people who want to, heretic colonists, bring it. Okay. I'm ready. Let's go. Come at me, bro.
Well, there's that. There's a. Do you remember that scene? Remember that scene in the Song of Bernadette where like the priest freaks out because like Mary has said like I am the Immaculate Conception,
Right.
like that's her identity, and that
Gotta love
would
it.
and the priest says that would be tantamount to saying I am mother, I am life. I'm like, yep, that's right. I am mother, I am life.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary is church too. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like Mary is the like. Yes, we're the body of Christ, but where does the flesh and blood and body of Christ come from?
That's
From
right.
His Virgin Mother.
And if you want to get, I've read this. I can't. I think it's there's. You ever read this book? It's a really cool book called "The Virgin" by what's his name? Jeffrey Ash. Is that his name?
Oh, Jeffrey Ash.
One of the places in there. I think he's the one that says this. That if we're going to take things scientifically, because Jesus was born of a virgin, they would be essentially identical twins genetically,
Right.
or not identical, but fraternal twins.
Fraternal twins genetically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like his
Chew on that for a second, okay?
right, his bodily human nature comes entirely from his mother.
Well, this is the interesting thing for me, because if Christ is born in us, then he's also born of a virgin. There, and this get and this gets to the whole, for me anyway, because of the book of Job, this gets to the whole question of what is actual righteousness, and I think it's virginity, right? It's this virginal aspect of who you are, like the white stone name, if you want to call it that. And that is where Christ, yeah, that's where Christ is born, right? And that's why all the imagery with the virgin and Christ within the womb, right? Like it's so fractal that it's never ending. You're just, yeah. And then
And
the
that's where
body.
the fathers got it wrong. I'm sorry, Ortho Bros. That's where the fathers got it wrong by taking that literally, the virgin aspect, because then we need to be virgins too, right? But it was not until Jakob Burma, the modern father of sophiology, who issued a corrective about that, saying the virginity is something. It's a state of soul. It's not a state of your biological apparatus, right? It's not a biological state, even though there is a biological state called that. But it's the real thing. I think it means the virginity of the soul and of the spirit, which can be.
Oh,
That's what Burma calls it, the kiss of Sophia, right? You regain that virginal state.
I think it has to do. Michael, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think Tomberg talks a lot here in this chapter. He'll contrast like the horizontal like movement of heredity versus like the vertical elements of like true individuation, which begins to unite the will with God. And so I think like that is the virginal. This is what it means to be a virgin. Is that so? We all have the potential to have that restored within us.
Yes.